It's starting!
Thomas and friends.
Yep.
Making tracks to great destinations.
Hello, everybody. This is Princess Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, Starbeam Twinkle, Rainbow Flash, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie. And we're going to be watching a very special video today. And for good reason. We've reached 4,000 subscribers! How cool is that? So cool. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get this on.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the island arrive.
Yep.
The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track?
We know who that is. Thomas.
It's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the island of Sodor.
We're going to be watching It's Great to Be an Engine, Super Dog Lover 1's first ever Thomas video. How cool is that? And our first story stop is Too Hot for Thomas.
It was a baking hot summer on the island of Sodor. The sun was shining brightly. James and Toby
The best
were
kind
taking
of summers,
children
in
to
my
the seaside.
opinion.
It was a wonderful job. All the engines liked seeing the children's happy faces. And they loved hearing them cheer when they saw the sea.
Who doesn't love the sound of children
Thomas wished
cheering?
he was taking children to the seaside, but Thomas was taking a big tank of raspberry syrup to the ice cream
Ooh,
factory.
raspberry syrup. Sounds delicious.
Down on the beach, it was very hot. And the ice cream lady had run out of ice cream.
What? You can't have
So
summer
when
without
Thomas
ice
arrived
cream.
at the ice cream factory,
I
the
know,
factory
right?
manager was waiting for him. We have to make lots more ice cream, he cried. You must go and get the cream, the chocolate, and the strawberries. Thomas
Ooh.
was disappointed. He had lots to collect, and he wanted to take children to the seaside.
Aw.
If we get everything in time, said Thomas's driver, then we can still take some children.
Yep.
So Thomas
But duty before
rushed to the
pleasure.
He collected the cream.
Ooh, yeah, you can't have ice cream without the cream in it. I should know.
Next, Thomas
I'm
had
an
to collect
expert on
some
sweets.
strawberries.
I think
So he
everyone knows
raced
that,
through the
Pinkie.
countryside
I
to
know,
Farmer
Starbeam.
McColl's.
I just like to tell. Oh,
Then Thomas had to stop for James. Out of the way, snorted James. Passenger train coming through.
oh,
James's
Jamesy.
carriages were full of laughing children. They were going to the seaside. Why does James get to take the children? Moaned Thomas.
Because
At last,
Sir
the
Topham had
crossing was
asked him
clear
to,
and Thomas
perhaps.
puffed away. If I'm quick, I can still take some of the children, he puffed.
Maybe, Thomas.
So
But
Thomas
first,
raced as fast as he could.
duty before pleasure.
Soon, Thomas arrived at Farmer McColl's. Please be quick, Thomas panted. The farm workers loaded his freight car.
Ooh,
Before long, it was filled with plump, ripe strawberries.
strawberries.
Thank you.
Sugarberry
Thomas chuckled,
is
and he
would
raced
love to
away.
see all those. She's a strawberry farmer. I know.
Next, he had to
And
go
she's
to
a
the
lot
chocolate
more
factory.
respected than Strawberry
Thomas
Sunrise.
hurried through the baking sun. I've still got time to take some children to the seaside, he panted. Thomas
Don't go
puffed
too
faster
fast,
and
Thomas.
faster. His wheels clattered and his pistons pumped.
Oh,
But he puffed so fast the signalman didn't change the points in time.
uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Thomas raced down the wrong track.
Oh. Oopsies.
Bother, cried
You can always reverse back, buddy.
Thomas had to reverse slowly and carefully back to
There
the
you
Ponies.
go. Huh? Why'd he stop?
Then he had to wait while Toby went past.
Oh, yeah.
Toby was taking more children to the seaside. They were having a wonderful time. Everyone gets to take the children except me, moaned Thomas.
I don't think every engine is taking the children besides
At
you.
last, the signalman changed
Yeah.
the points.
Other engines have
Thomas
other
reversed
jobs
back
too.
onto the track. And soon he was on his way once again.
There you go.
When Thomas arrived at the chocolate factory, it was getting late.
Is that the same chocolate factory Percy crashed through? Afraid so, Pinky.
The workmen loaded Thomas's freight car as fast as they
What
could.
is that?
It was soon filled with heaps of chocolatey cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder?
Thomas was ready to go.
Ooh. But you can't eat that stuff because it doesn't have the stuff in it to make chocolate yet.
Thomas pulled as
Aw,
hard as he
bummer!
could, but the freight cars wouldn't move. I have to hurry, puffed
Uh-oh,
Thomas.
the brakes!
He heaved. He
Not so hard,
so hard.
Ah!
The
Ah!
coupling broke.
Whoa!
Cocoa powder flew everywhere. Now I'll never get to take
What
the
a
children,
cocoa
puffed
explosion! Okay,
After a long
that was
time,
pretty funny.
Thomas's freight cars were ready. The yard manager had released the brakes, and Thomas chuffed carefully out of the yard.
Well, at least he's got everything he needs. Yep. Maybe he will get to take some
Finally,
children.
the track turned left past the old church. Thomas arrived at the ice cream factory. He thought his job was nearly done, but he was wrong. The
Huh?
factory manager was waiting for him. The ice cream will soon be ready, he said. You must take it to the seaside for me. Thomas was
Oh.
very disappointed. He wished he could take children to the seaside instead. He wanted to hear them cheer when they saw the sea.
Aw, poor Thomas.
Thomas puffed along the coast to the seaside. I wish I was taking the children, sighed Thomas.
I know, Thomas. But I have a feeling you're in
Percy
for a
was
good
waiting at the seaside
surprise.
station, and so were lots of children.
They're cheering!
They all cheered as Thomas pulled into the station.
Because now they'll be cooled off.
Why are the children cheering? Puffed Thomas. They're cheering for you, laughed Percy. They've been waiting for the ice cream.
Yeah!
The children were delighted to see Thomas.
Ice
and
cream can
delighted
keep you
to eat
cool
the
on a
ice
very
cream.
hot summer day.
Thomas
That
loved
it
seeing
can,
the children
Pinky.
laugh and cheer. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting with the children. Today you have worked extra hard, said Sir Topham Hatt. You are a really useful engine.
Nice
Delivering
bathing
ice cream
suit, Sir
is a
Topham
fun
Hatt.
job after all,
Yeah.
puffed Thomas. He was very happy.
Well done, Thomas. Our next episode is... Ooh! Emily's Adventure!
It was springtime on the island of Sodor. The sun was shining and the birds were singing.
Fluttershy's favorite
All the
season.
angels loved this time of year.
Yep,
Emily thought the island had never looked more beautiful.
agreed.
That night, there was a big and blustery storm.
Aw, man!
High winds
This sort of
swept
looks
across
similar to the
island.
hurricane in Calling All Engines.
Trees were blown
It
down.
does, doesn't it? Oh! Timber! Oh! Oh!
And the
Oh
wind
gosh!
blew right off Farmer McCoy's
Dang!
Emily was very pleased to be safe and warm in her cozy shed.
Whew. And this was before she moved into Tidmouth sheds. We know, Rainbow Flash. Just reminding you.
But the next morning,
Huh?
Emily could not believe her eyes. The
Oh
storm had made
my
a terrible
gosh.
mess.
no!
Farmer McCole was looking at the damaged barn. The baby calves will be cold at night. I must fix the roof right away. But Farmer McColl didn't have any timber for the roof.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
So he telephoned Sir Topham Hatt.
Oh, he's having to keep his sheep in his own
Topham Hatt
house.
came to see Emily. The storm blew the roof off Farmer McColl's barn, he said. You must take him some timber so it can be fixed. Yes, sir, said Emily.
You can do it, Emily.
Emily steamed over to the timber yards.
There's no doubt about that she'll do it. She is my BGFF after all. Best girlfriend forever.
She buffered up to the timber wagons and raced off to Farmer McColl's as fast as she could. But the storm had caused lots of damage to the lines.
Uh-oh.
Workmen and trucks were clearing branches and rocks from the tracks.
Oh, dear.
Emily wanted to go quickly, but she couldn't go at all. Bother, said Emily crossly.
Hey!
Trevor and the workmen were trying to move the tree, but moving it was taking a long time.
Poor Trevor.
Hurry up, Emily puffed impatiently. You must work harder.
Well...
And she blew her whistle.
Oh!
Trevor was working as hard as he could.
Oh.
At last, he pulled the tree off the track.
Oh, dear.
But Emily didn't say thank you to Trevor. All she said was, about time.
Well, that Emily sure is spouting a lot of hooey. Being very ungrateful and very rude.
Every time she came
Yeah,
across
even I have to
workmen
admit
clearing the
that.
track, she blew her whistle and wheezed her steam. This made
She's
the
being
workmen
very
cross.
uncouth right now.
Emily
So
thought it made them
disrespectful
work
and
harder.
rude. Okay, every pony. I know you're all annoyed at
Then
Emily.
Emily came across a fallen water tower. It had crashed onto her line.
Oops.
Oh no, she cried.
Ugh.
Elizabeth was helping the workmen push the tower off the track. The tower was very heavy.
Oh.
Emily decided
I wish
to force
Elizabeth would have come
too.
back.
Hurry up, she whistled. And she blew her whistle as loud as she could. Not if you ask like that, sniffed Elizabeth crossly.
Finally, someone with
I've
sense.
got an urgent delivery, said Emily. But Elizabeth didn't listen. She simply went back to work.
Yeah, asking in such a way Emily is right now
Emily
won't
blew
get
her
you
whistle
anywhere.
again.
Yeah.
But the more she blew her whistle, the
Knowing
slower
Elizabeth,
seemed to
she
go.
won't do anything unless
Emily
treated the
thought
right
she
way.
would never get to Farmer
Yep.
McColl's. The skies were darkening, and the night was on its way.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh.
Thomas arrived bringing more supplies. Hello, Thomas tooted.
Hi,
Emily
Thomas.
complained about Elizabeth. She won't do a thing I tell her.
'Cause you're being...
That's because you're a big bossy boiler, laughed Thomas. You should try asking nicely for a change.
Big T's
Emily
right.
didn't like being called a bossy boiler, and she didn't want to ask nicely.
It'll save you
But
a
it would
whole
be
lot of
nice
trouble,
when
Emily.
And the baby
Applejack's
calves still didn't
right.
have a roof over
Yeah.
their heads.
The calves might
So
still be
Emily took
cold
a
because
deep
of
breath.
you.
I'm sorry I was rude, but can you help me get this timber to Farmer McColl's? Please? It's to help the baby calves.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Elizabeth smiled. Why, certainly, she puffed. I'll get your track cleared in no time.
See how
Emily
easy
was
that
surprised.
was?
Thomas was right. Asking nicely was just like magic.
Of course.
Elizabeth pushed with all
Please
her
and thank
puff.
you are the magic
The
words.
tower was heavy, but with a mighty heave, the track
Yes!
was clear.
Way to go, Elizabeth.
Thank you, cried Emily, and she steamed on as fast as she could.
Whew. That was easy.
It was nearly bedtime. Emily
Really?
knew the baby
The
calves
sky
would
looks a
be
little
getting
lit up
cold.
to me.
So whenever there was something on the track, she took a deep breath and said please and thank you.
Good. I'm glad Emily learned her lesson. Us too, Rainbow Flash.
At last, Emily arrived at Farmer McColl's. And the timber was quickly unloaded.
Phew.
The barn was soon repaired.
Good.
And the baby calves snuggled down
Aww.
in their nice soft hay.
Phew.
Thank you, Emily, said Farmer McColl. The calves will be nice and warm now.
Thank
Emily
goodness.
was pleased. She'd arrived on time. Asking nicely was all she'd had to do.
Okay, next is